What if you could be at a point in your life where, regardless of what might be happening on the outside, you're able to be at a point where there's always peace, there's always joy. It's as if nothing ruffles you. Would you like to be at that place that regardless of what might be happening on the outside, you remain good on the inside? There was a phase in my life that could accurately be described as dark, when even the colors I wore were dark. Blacks, grays, dark blues, purples. Emotionally, physically, it was dark. On my back, for months, my entire life changed overnight. From a fast walker, busy, on the move, to being laid up on my back, unsure as to whether or when I would return to full mobility. It took years. 2 years of no weight on my right leg, years of therapy, articles of rehabilitation, wheelchairs, walkers, crutches, canes, and more. But guess what? I'm happy for life, for love, for support, for clients, customers, fans, people who love me, people I love. I found the motherland, the land of my ancestors. I reconnected with the soil of my great grandparents and was received with so much love. Now I wear colors, bright colors, mostly the cloth of my ancestors. Guys, I'm happy from deep within, and no one can take that from me. It's from above and within. It's laced with gratitude and favor and love. So here's the thing. I will never go back into any dark spaces anymore, whether mentally, emotionally, romantically. No, it doesn't matter who does not want to see my smile. I will shine bright like a diamond. Join me on the mindset that we need to be there. A place where success looms behind every apparent failure, where mindset is everything. Mindset is the foundation. Now it's all light, sunlight. Any darkness is temporary, associated with a fleeting nighttime period or season. Then dawn and daylight will emerge. Today I want to share a thought with you about 3 things that helped me, because to be honest with you, I'm currently at that point in my life. Stay with me. I'll be right back. Welcome back. My name is Angie Marie and this is my YouTube channel, and on this channel we deal with matters of joy, happiness, peace, things such as finances, relationships, travel, spirituality, family, the things that really keep us happy. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do so. Like this video, share it if you wish, because someone will be encouraged from what I have to share today. And if you are a return subscriber, I really appreciate you. I want to really thank you all, my supporters who visit my channel. Sometimes I know things are not perfect, sometimes the video quality is not perfect, sometimes the sound is not perfect, but you have been so gracious. You have been gracious and you return and you still listen to me. I'm really grateful. I'm inviting you to make your comment on anything that you hear in this video, any questions, anything that you feel. Please feel free to share your thoughts with me. Okay, so let me just share with you 3 things that have helped me during the course of my life to remain positive, to remain happy, regardless of what might be happening on the outside. Sometimes people see me and they don't understand. In fact, there are some people who see it as fake. If you're always positive, if you always wear a smile, but it's not fake. It's because you're at that point in your life where something has changed you. So the 3 things that I believe we need to be able to maintain this, to remain positive, to remain happy. 3 things. The first one is to believe. Now, what are we believing? We need to believe in ourselves. All of us came into this world with a purpose. We came in this world to do something special, came in this world to do something great. And sometimes the direction of our lives may have been thrown off track a bit. Things happen, life happens, but get back on track with your thought process. First thing is, what do you believe? I'd like to encourage you to believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in the possibilities that exist. It doesn't matter if you may have been having some situations that you consider to be failure, maybe failed relationships, maybe failure in your finances, maybe things have not been going great or not going the way you wish they would go. That does not mean that you cannot believe believe in yourself, you cannot believe in the future. I want to encourage someone today to always believe in yourself, always believe in the possibilities. And even when things look dark in the moment, this is not how it's going to be forever. So believe in yourself, believe in God, believe in the one who created you, that he has a good purpose for you, and his plan is to prosper you and not to harm you. And if you have persons who have been encouraging to you, let's say someone who is very positive says to you, listen, what you're going through right now is temporary. Look to another year and you see in another year your circumstances are going to be so different. Your circumstances are going to be so much better. Believe that person. Don't be saying, oh well, I know you don't know me, you don't know. Let us start believing in God, believing in ourselves, and believing in the positive words of others. I remember some years ago when I was involved in a crazy car accident where I sustained some serious injuries. I did cry out to God because at the time my children were really young, all under 7 years old, and 3 girls. And it was just so scary thinking, who is going to raise them? What's going to happen when I leave? I thought about my mom, my family. At the time too, I had some students and I was thinking, oh my gosh, what are these students going to do in this exam? It was so funny, all the thoughts that came to me just at the point when that crash was about to happen. It's just so funny. But I called out to God. I said, God, please save my life. If you save my life, I will be different. I'll always be grateful and I'll always believe in you. Sometimes you see people who are positive, who are happy, who believe, who have that strong faith. Many times it's something that they experience, a life-threatening event or something, a major catastrophe that gave them a change in their perspective. So believe. If I did not believe that I would walk again, maybe I would not have walked again. I remember the first surgeon, the first doctor who said to me, oh, your situation is very serious and I don't know if you will be able to walk again. In my mind, I'm like, well, I'm a young person. At the time, I had been very active. I went to the gym all the time, was very healthy, very involved in my community, the church, all around. What is he talking about? I'm not going to be lying on my back forever and not walking. And every night, guys, I went to sleep, I would dream that I was running up some stairs. One day, several years later, I found myself in New York running up some stairs, and that day when I saw the stairs and the colors and everything, I remember the dreams that I had. The stairs that I was running up in my sleep, in my dream. Later on, I discovered that it was New York, where I spent 14 years working in the city of Manhattan, the city of New York, in investment banking. The second secret, or the second thing I want to encourage you to do is this. If God places a good partner, places people in your life who show themselves to be different from the norm. Let's say that person is probably very encouraging. Let's say the person is just very respectful of you. The person has a vision. The person is positive. God places someone like that in your life. Please be careful how you handle them. Handle them with care. There's a term one of my pastors used to say years ago. He would say, a man needs to handle a woman like an egg. Okay? Handle that person with great care. Appreciate what you have. And I want to say something to some of our young people, young adults who still have your parents around, a mom, a dad who's very supportive. Be considerate of your parents. While you were young and growing, your parents was very considerate of you. They did everything and they took good care of you. And sometimes your parents might be going through some temporary crisis situation and you turn up your nose, you do not show the care and concern that you should. Let me tell you something, that's really not good for you to do that, because there are some principles, there are some laws that operate in the universe that will affect you. There's a universal law that surrounds parents. You have to have respect for your parents. You have to honor them. You have to take care of them. You have to treat them well so that you do not hinder your own blessings. Parents fall in a particular category. Believe me, you have to be careful how you handle them. Life will not be well with you if you do not take good care of your parents. Some past Some years ago, we used to talk pretty much every day. Either I call her or she would call me. Sometimes she would leave a voice message on my phone. Years now, but every day I still would be hearing her voice in my head. And sometimes I would even take up that phone to call my mom, and it hit me, oh, she's not here anymore. There are times when I'm saying to myself, I wish my mom was there, that I could call to get some advice, some input on something. How is your relationship with your parents who may still be alive? Watch how you treat your parents. These are universal laws. It's controlled in the realm of the universe. It's controlled in the realm of the spirit, and we don't have anything to do with it. I keep saying in my videos, we're not islands. We all need others. And there are some people that we do not need, and there are some people that we do need. So be careful how you handle people. Be careful who you handle, in what way you handle. And there are some people that ought to be treated with respect and honor at all times. Again, likewise, in the same way as I mentioned how you treat your parents, that it's a natural law that if you don't treat them well, life will not be well with you. Likewise, if God sends a good person your way and you do not handle that person with the care and love and respect that they deserve, then you're going to lose it. And then whose fault will it be? It won't be their fault that you lost them. It will be your fault. So be careful how you handle persons, relationships, family, people who have proven themselves to be great support. People who have proven themselves to be bad support, betrayers, haters, trolls, backbiters, people who are trying to bring you down, those are the ones you need to disconnect from. And sometimes you also need to block. But people who are very supportive of you, if you go ahead and be blocking those people, you're blocking your own blessings. Really hoping that this helps someone. The third thing I want to encourage us all, or encourage you to do, is to keep going. And while you continue to go, make sure you're growing. Never ever give up. But while you're going, make sure you're following the rules. At moments when I'm feeling discouraged, I feel down, sometimes we need to stop and cry, yeah. But then brush ourselves off quickly and keep on going. I study, I look and listen to other people, how people do it, how how to deal with discouragement when you feel discouraged. What should you do next? Prayer is one thing that helps me, but listening to other people, meditation, and just reminding myself of who I am and why I'm here, and then I keep going. Just keep going. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, and it will not always be dark every day. We have our night season. For certain hours, there's a night season, it's nighttime, and then the sun will come out tomorrow. Okay, and even during seasons where we have winter, summer, spring, fall, the seasons will change. So if you're going through a dark season, rest for that season, protect yourself, do what you need to do, and keep going. Plant your stage for the next season. There's just so much negativity out there. People are hurting so much. Every time I speak to people, I understand people are having hard times financially, relationships-wise, with all sorts of things going on. Some countries are suffering. Some families are suffering and hurting. But hey, guess what? There's light at the end of the tunnel. And I just wanted to encourage someone. Thank you so much for staying with me to the end of this video. Be encouraged. Stay well. Take care of you. Take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, and check out my other videos. Let me know your comments. Subscribe to this channel if you have not yet done so. I have lots more to come, and it's going to be really exciting. Thank you so much for staying with me to the end of this video. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and do so. Like this video. You know what that does for persons like myself. It helps with the algorithm, and YouTube will share this video so that more people can be helped by my message, can be helped by my content, can be helped by what I have to share with the world. Thank you so much for your comments, subscribing, and for liking this video. Feel free to share it if you wish. This is Angie Marie. God bless you. See you soon in the next video.